yesterday, but the day before, we had a really, I thought, a really nice session here. We used Bella, Ellie, and Spry. Today I've got Spry's mom, Taylor. So we're gonna do something similar to what we did then. That session didn't go necessarily exactly how I had planned. We actually did more than what I thought we would do. We sent Bella on her first back casts, and I thought she did really nice. I thought it was really interesting to see it, the enthusiasm she had for it. She was very hesitant to do it, as expected. She did it a little bit different than what I normally see. Usually when I put a dog, start sending them back, you know, they might be about where Ben is standing right now, and I'll stop them. I'll throw a dummy up over the top of them, and then I'll tell them to go back. And a lot of times it takes a while for them. They're real tempted to go. My voice and my enthusiasm kind of pushes them over the top to get to break, if you will. I think they think that that's almost like they're breaking. They're not. We're asking them to do it. So that's another reason why we wouldn't do any of that. I don't do any of that stuff real early because I focus on steadying them up. So this is a contrast to steadiness. I'm asking her to move off of a remote sit to go chase a dummy that for the last 8 months I went and picked up myself or sent other dogs to get. So it's a change. But what we normally do is I see the dog want to run to me. She's probably the first one that hasn't run. A lot of times they run all the way back to me. And I don't really formally line them up to send them. I just kind of get them, come on, and get them going. And then what happens is eventually they decide and realize they don't have to come back to me to go back to get it. They can just turn and go and get it. And so usually that's a process that takes a couple days. Didn't with her. She spun out and went back for that back dummy. Really, really sharp, really athletic, really nimbly. So that was good. I was happy with it. We'll probably do it again today. I'm going to be careful. We're going to go back. So now that we're starting into back casting with her, I'm going to be sure to kind of explain it a little bit. I don't go right and left. I don't go right and left for a while. I go back, 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 back. I do back a long time before I go right and left. And the reason I do it is because I find that back fades away quickly when the value of it when we start going right or left. And if you think about the big picture, usually whenever I handle a dog, I might handle him back a couple times to get him deep enough, if it's a blind especially. But whatever if you think of all your handling situations, a lot of times we push them back because the tendency is usually for a dog to be short. Rarely do dogs go past. That's a great problem. You just recall them back to you, but then what happens right before they find the dummy? Usually it's a right or a left. And so I don't think it takes them very long to realize that right and left usually gets them to a dummy. And so when you go back and then you go right and left, they get a little bit hung up on the idea of going back. They'd rather go right or left. So they almost start making their own decision to go right or left based on they think they're going to get a dummy that way. And so I want to go back, 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 back. So back is so solid and so habitual that when we say back, they turn and they go. They can't think twice about it, even though they know that there's probably not as good of a chance to get a dummy with this handle. The handle to the right or the left is usually going to get them the dummy. So that's the reason I go back so often, so long before I go right or left. We'll end up, in the next 3-4 weeks, we'll probably go right or left with her if we do a nice job of getting a real solid back. So let's start out heel. Let's start out again. I'm going to take advantage of multiple dogs. Ellie, heel. Ellie, come on. To start out, sit. Let's just get these guys set up with something. Remote sit for everybody. So Ben, I'll probably walk out of mic range, but I won't say anything worth value. I'm just going to put the 3 dogs there. This is for Bella just to watch. Nothing fancy. Just, I threw 4 dummies long. And then I put 3 that are shorter. These we'll just kind of ladder the dogs out a little bit. Put the 3 shorter ones and then the 4 longer ones. So I expect the dogs to jump and pick a dummy, come back. We'll lengthen it out a little bit for them. We get a chance to get good heel work. I just took the lead off of Bella, so she's just wearing that adjustable leader collar. Heel. And the whole point of this starting out is simply to have Bella watch. Sit, sit, sit. Ellie. Taylor can watch too. Ben, why don't you get where you can see, because I want, my goal with this is Bella to see it enough, Bella to see this stuff often enough where she's not necessarily the active one, so that she just is good with it and okay with it. Not flinching, not excited, not antsy, not screwing off either. I don't mind her paying attention. Eventually what we're gonna do is we're gonna start asking her to get involved in some of this stuff, which is hopefully gonna get her to realize, I can't check out. I need to pay attention. I can't check out and just eat grass. I don't want this being the kid in right field that picking dandelions. I want them to be ready when their turn is. Taylor's probably a little guilty of this as well. Kind of checks out at times too. Ellie. Over. Over. No. Here. Right here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I like her enthusiasm coming back to me. Come on. I'm going to get on her pretty hard about that. There's no way for her, no reason for her to skirt around. Ellie. Good. Good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here. Good. Good. Come on. Good. Right here. Good. Right here. Hold. Right here. Come on. Good. Dead. Taylor. Taylor. Now, I didn't really even pay attention to Bella, but it doesn't look like she moved. Taylor, go back. Go back. Good girl. Good girl. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Heel. Heel. Over. Over. Good. Here. Over. Good. Heel. Over. Good. Over. Good. Good. We're going to do that one over. I just don't want them, this is a drill that we can give them a chance to leak out and take the easy stuff. I don't mind that when it makes sense. It doesn't make sense for her to go around stuff and take the easy way right now. Just go up and over. You went over it on the way out, come over it on the way back. Now, so I went down there and we went over and over and over and over and over and over. She should know that this is part of the drill. Come on. Taylor, go back. Go back. Go back. Good girl. Over. Over. No, 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 no. Sit. No. Sit down. Sit down. Come here. Come here. No. 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 Dead. Heel. So we're going to do that again. This time, I'm going to stand down here. Can you hear me still, Ben? Do you have the audio? Taylor, Taylor, over. Good. Right here. Come on, get it. Go ahead. Get it. Good. Come on. Over. Sit. Sit. Come on. No. Over. Over. Good. Good. Over. Good. Come on. Over. Good. Good. Taylor's been a long time since we've done this. Taylor doesn't get worked nearly like she used to. Taylor, over. Good. Good. Right here. Good. Over. Good girl. Very good. When she does it right, we better let her know. Good girl. Good. Heel. We're just going to slowly back up and add a little distance. This is going to be over and over. Taylor. Over. Good. Over. Go ahead. Now I've got her so questioning what's going on, she blinked on it. Taylor. Over. Good girl. Good. Get it. Get it. Good girl. Over. Good girl. Very good. Right here. Good dog. Good. Did. Good. So, haven't asked Taylor to do much with us. She's questioning it. You can see there's a really good example of when a dog starts to question stuff and they'll just quit. And if you get on them too hard, which I probably got on her a little hard there, come on, a little hard for what I needed to. And she's second guessing and she's doubting. She's got a lot of doubt in what's going on right now. So I need to have her understand when it's right, that's it. Good. And watch how she's going to overcome this issue. Taylor, go back. Taylor, go back. Good. Good girl. Good. Very good. Very good. Good dog. And her tail shows she's having fun. She's having fun because I'm not on her anymore. I'm not on her anymore because she's not screwing up. Good. Good. Bella, Bella. Ah, 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 ah. Good, come on. Good. I'm gonna add just a little bit of distance to it. We'll do it again. Ready? Ready? Taylor, go back. Good. Good girl. Over. Good girl. Good girl. Over. Very good. Very good. Good girl. And quite honestly, with Taylor, her enthusiasm's really picked up. I think actually getting on her a little bit was good for her. It probably lit a little fire in her, where she all of a sudden went, man, I'm not doing it right every time. He's telling me to do something right. He's telling me to do something different. She makes the adjustment appropriately. I really praise her and tell her how good she is, and she goes, all of a sudden training is fun again. Taylor is a dog that really doesn't like to train that much. It's just she's never really has. She likes challenges. She likes challenges. She likes doing stuff that's new. She loves to hunt because when we hunt, everything is new. There's never a situation that's identical. I think she really likes that. I think she's a thinking dog. She's a real smart dog. And she's a real pleaser. She wants to please me. So for her making a mistake there and screwing up and me getting on her and not allowing it to happen, there's a lot of times with Taylor where Taylor's Steph's dog, and Taylor gets away with whatever Taylor wants to do a lot. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. She's earned it. My wife allows it. I'm not going to tell her not to most of the time. But all of a sudden someone told her, you made a mistake, do it right. And I think she was a little motivated by that. I think she got a little bit, sit down. I think she got a little bit excited about the idea of, boy, I still got it. I can still learn what he wants me to do. Now, let's send Ellie on one. Ellie, go back. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Over. Very good. Very good. Now we've got the 4 left that are on the other side of the ditch. Those are the ones that might be a little bit more challenging. Sit. Taylor. This isn't a drill that we run. Like, I've never run this drill before. Here. Sit up. Sit. Taylor, come on. Taylor. Taylor, I wasn't yelling at you. Come on. Taylor, you're up. Good. Taylor. Ready? Now, this time when she goes over, she's not going to see it. There's not a dummy there. She's going to have to keep going, keep pushing. With Taylor, I expect her to probably check back to me, and I'll probably have to give her a go back. But my hope is that she just pushes. Ellie, I think, would probably just push it. Taylor, here. Come on. Good. Good. Come on. Come on. Ready? Watch. Taylor, go back. Taylor. Taylor, go back. Go back. Go back. Don't know if I had to say that or not, but I gave her the verbal push. Now we got to remind her to go over on the way back. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Over. Very good. Good dog. The old girl. Here. Good. There. Very nice. Did. Very nice. Right here. Sit. Sit. Ellie. Ellie, go back. Really good work on Bella's part. Good. Another nice push through that second line of cover. No need to help her on it. If she needed help, I would have helped her. Good. Come on. Come on. Good. Good girl. Good dog. Good dog. Right here, right here, right here. Good. Hold. Sit. Not going to take it from her till I get a little forward facing. We need to start working on correcting that. I keep talking about it, not doing it. Good job, Bella. Very good. Taylor. Taylor. You know what? There's 2 more over there. Let's leave those. Ben, don't let me forget. Let's make it a little more challenging for these guys, and we'll send them as a real long memory after this session's done. So, sit. I'm going to leave these 2 right here. Sit down. Let's, good. Let's use Bella. Bella, heel. Now, before we get into anything, I'm going to sync her up with me. Nice pace. Very nice. Heel. Real nice. Ben, let's head down. I'm going to get her to go up and over that fence a little bit. Just kind of building off of what we've been working on here for the last week or 2. First thing I'm going to do is heel her through these 2 dogs. Nicely done. She navigated that distraction well. Ellie, heel. Taylor, come on. Heel. Here now I'm asking her to focus with other dogs moving. Come on. Good. Good. Heel. Good. Good. Heel. Good. Heel. Good. Heel. Good. Good dogs. Taylor, come on. Taylor. Taylor hung up there. Come on. Come on. heel. Come on, Ellie, heel. Bella, heel. Easy, wait, wait, wait. Ellie, no, no. Sit up. Ellie, over. Taylor, over. Sit. Bella, over. Good. Heel. 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 Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring these two older dogs over here. Sit. Ellie, sit. Ellie, sit. Bella. Bella. Very good. Heel. We did this morning on our Instagram story. We were out for a walk with all the dogs. I started with her on lead. From lead, I took it off the lead and I let the collar just hang, just like we were just doing. Heel. And then from there, and this was in a group, and from there we decided to take the full collar off, and I talked about the importance of the dog understanding that when this thing comes off, that doesn't mean it's a green light of freedom. You can just do whatever you want. I see it way too often where people are so afraid to take their dogs off the lead, because as soon as they do, the dog just erupts with excitement and it just hot laps and runs. And it's because we don't require them to give us the same amount of focus, respect, control when we take it off as we do when it's on, and that's necessary. I want her listening just as good with the lead off completely as she does with it on, but it's a stepping stone to get there. It's a little bridge that we got to build across there. We got to fill that gap in. So we practice it a lot, taking it on and off. Watch back on some of these early videos. We made a drill out of her going on and off with this, and actually not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, it got a little ugly. She started to throw her head back. I said, well, we got to start working on that. So we've been working on that. So we're going to work her with her, sometimes with the collar on, with the tab hanging. She feels the weight. It's just another level of control. Heel. Come on, come on. Good. Gonna use a big dummy today. A little harder for her to hold. Hold. I'm gonna make sure I don't turn my back to her. I remember last time I turned my back to her and she laid down and laid a dummy down. Bella. Easy, easy. Right here, right here. Easy, good. Here. Hold. Hold, very nice. Now what I'd like to do ideally is not have 3 laps around me. Dead, good. Here, here, heel. But one of the things that we're going to do today, hold. One of the things that we're going to do today is we're going to let her make a retrieve over the fence. And we're going to see the difference, how she's pretty controlled right now when she comes over. She gets a lot more enthusiasm when she goes back and forth over the fence. Bella, here. Easy, easy, right here. Right here. Come on, right here. Hold. Hold. Come on. Good. Good. There's what I want her. Good. Did. Did. So I'm gonna, the other thing I got here, ha 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 ha. See a little bit of excitement where she just about boils over. But we dial it back and slow back down. Sometimes I get in a habit of moving too fast as well. Just slow the drill down, slow the session down. Getting a lot done real quick and everyone feels good about it. But then all of a sudden we get her kind of spinning up. Good. Hold. Hold. Good. This time what I'm going to do is hold. I'm going to give her a little bit of room to get up and over that fence and then kind of throttle down a little. I've been a little bit close to the fence. When she comes over so hot, she doesn't have a lot of time to settle in, slow up. Bella, over, easy, easy, right here, easy, easy, right here. Had a lot of excitement this morning, good. That's another thing too, we're filming in the morning. Dead, because the baby's sleeping. Sit, and sit. We thought, well, baby's sleeping, let's go get this done while she's inside. And so training in the morning versus training in the afternoon, it changes things a little bit. Now, this time, I got 2 dogs and Ben right beyond it. Ben, why don't you back up just a little bit so you can see, get behind those dogs and see them. This is a tempting, Taylor, sit. This is a tempting situation for her. She's gonna go up and over, she's gonna see a dummy, but also in her view of sight here is these guys. And so is she going to want to run over there? Is that going to throw her off to come back straight over the fence? I'm going to add a little bit of distance to it to give her a little bit more of a runway coming back, because I am going to try to slow her down a little bit. I just don't like her coming in so fast. Come on, here, sit. Bella, over. Good. Come on. Oh, over. Good. Easy. Right here. Easy. Dead. Sit. That proved to be too much for Taylor. Sit. Taylor's got a little zip in her today after I jacked her up this morning. Heel. That's about enough. I'm going to be real happy with that. Heel. Up and over. Heel. Wait. Taylor. Good. Bella. Easy. Here. Good. Heel. Taylor, sit down. Bella, heel. Okay, we're gonna get another little chance to see how sloppy that is. We're real excited. Well, I want to go get something done that's going to be real exciting for her too. I'm gonna do a couple back casts with her. But before we do that, I'm gonna just wait a second and regroup her mentally, probably more than anything. Physically too, I guess, because she's pretty tense right now. She's pretty wound tight. So a good way to do that, I talk about balance in training and how important it is. So when the dog wants to go too fast, we go too slow. If we're going to make a bunch of retrieves and the dog is going to start getting a little too excited about it, we're going to do some denials. Just counter it. Why is that tempting when the old tennis ball rolls up on you? Good. So this is an example of 2 things. Slowing down, or slowing everything down here. I love what she just did. I love how she just laid down. So we're forcing ourselves to slow this session down. Twice I've had to do it now. And it comes based on her body language. If she was just cool as could be and calm and slow moving and methodical and probably everything I really want, then we'd just keep going. Because I'd say this excitement and the energy and the activity isn't affecting her negatively. Right now, it is kind of winding her up. And what's going to happen is I could keep going. But if I kept going at a fast pace, 2 things would happen. She would think that's normal, and she would start to adjust to always wanting to move fast. She just would struggle to ever settle back in. The other part about it is when she's like that, the chances of her doing well with whatever I'm asking her to do are not real good. She's probably not going to do very good. She's probably going to make mistakes. And then all of a sudden we're taking a session that we were getting a lot of good stuff out of potentially, and we're making all kinds of mistakes. And I'm not against mistakes because I think they're opportunities to learn, but they got to be controlled. If mentally she's so fast spun up, wound up, she's going 100 miles an hour, she's not gonna learn anything anyway, and I'm just gonna get pissed. Heel. So we're gonna slow down and walk right past Ellie, and eyes are on me. And she's about a half step in front of me. Come on. And so I'm gonna slow. And I'm gonna slow so much that she's almost thinking maybe I'm supposed to sit down. Nope, heel. I say that and she does it. So there's nothing wrong with that. Good. Come on. Come on. She's anticipating maybe a sit to the whistle here. Come on. I remember there was some pheasant wings here, pheasant feathers here. I don't want to get that in the way of this. That'd be a good distraction somewhere down the road. Nose goes to the ground, I swoop my foot under it. So we're going to use this fence line. I'm going to use a big dummy. Yep. Yep. We're going to go up over the top of her. Good. Good. Go back. Go back. Good. Good dog. Hold. Easy. 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 Good dog. Good dog. Very nice. That's very good. Dead. Dead. That's very good. Heel. That was really nice. Very nice. We're not going to get over. And it was a nice delivery. And it's nice back into control. Heel. So that's an example of us just tossing it up over the head. So I always blow that stationary whistle when she's sitting. I always blow that whistle when she's stopped. This time we incorporated we're walking and she's stopping to the whistle. I'm going to give her another stop whistle with a traffic cop stop too. I want these all pieces to connect together. Go back. Go back. Go back. Good. Go back. Good. Good dog. You can see her thinking about it. Good dog. Right here. Easy. 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 Right here. Here. Good. 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 That excited delivery is just gonna probably get dressed up in hold conditioning is where we'll fix that completely. It's not the worst, but it's not perfect, definitely. Did. Good. Da, 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 da. Settle her back in. Good. Good. Heel. Now, let's just add to that just a touch. No dummy out this time. So we're just going to add just a little bit to this. Now we're going to get her to come to us, stop, throw a dummy over the top, and send her. So we're going to start it out again with this, with a stop whistle. Come on, come on. No, it's not there. Here, come on. Go back. Go back. Go back. Good. Go back. Good dog. There's a good dog. Come on. Come on. Easy, 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 easy. Here, here. Good. Hold. Hold. Boy, that's fun, isn't it? Good. Boy, that's fun. Good. Good. Did. Very good. Very good dog. Very good dog. Under control. Ah, da, 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 da. And it's just, I hope it's easy for you guys to see it. Ben's doing a good job. It will be. Her thinking. You can just see her kind of peering out of the corner of her eye. She's kind of turning her head a little bit. She's questioning, should I really do it? We got to be there to, good. I'm saying good, not to your action. I'm saying good to what you're thinking about. This is the part where I just feel like we have to be so connected to them. This is why it's got to be so good, really, really short distance. Because when you start adding some space in between there, if you're not thinking the same as them and they're not thinking the same as you and you're not feeling them and they're not feeling you, there's too much space in there for it to get connected. But when we develop it up close, then we can start to put a little bit, I mean, this isn't much distance, but it's enough to create a little bit of, should I, shouldn't I? We're asking her to do something that we've asked her to not do for a long time. So she's hesitant, but as soon as it starts to click with her, you're going to see that fire right away. It's not going to take 3 times. It's not going to take her thinking about it and questioning. It's not going to take me saying good and confirming what she's thinking is right. That's all part of the process. That's all part of how it's going to end up eventually clicking. But it's really nice to see we're challenging her now. We haven't challenged her for a while. We haven't done much new for a while. We've been very, very stuck on certain things that are real fundamental, real necessity stuff, which is now allowing us which is now allowing us to set these drills up. Can you imagine trying to do this drill if you can't get your dog to sit still remotely? Can you imagine doing this drill if you can't get your dog to heel without lead? It'd be a pain in our ass. We'd have to be fumbling around with leashes and collars. She'd be out of position. I'd never be able to set this thing up in a way that allows for her to actually focus on what we're trying to learn. She'd be focusing on getting away from me correcting her for being out of position. And the other thing is I think it's interesting with Taylor, we saw it. None of these dogs are doing it out of fear. None of them are doing it out of avoidance of being burned or pinched or whatever type of negative pressure that I just don't understand it. I just don't get why you would do that to them. That's my personal feeling. I feel like I want them to do it because they want to make me happy. I want them to do it because it's something that they love to do. It's something that's very natural to them. We're just trying to polish it and define it and shape it to be specific to fit our needs. But to me, this is exciting to see her enthusiasm for it. I don't want her ducking. I don't want her putting her ears down. I don't want her doing something because she's afraid of what might happen if she doesn't. I want her doing something because he said to do it, and I love doing it. Heel. Come on. So that's a real nice heel. That's a real nice couple things we did with her. Now let's go back. We got 2 dummies to pick here at the end. It's a good way for us to have built in some denials, some observation for the puppy. The bigger dog's got some observation here and patience. Here's a good example of why I do it with the young dog. The reason I want her to be able to do it is because it builds in the ability to do this later. I didn't think twice about those dogs the whole time that I was working with her. And so it's really nice to be able to just decide I need to put this dog on a spot and not worry about it because I have to go take care of this and not have to worry about it. Where if we didn't do it the way we're doing it with Bella, we won't be able to do it with them down the road. This is where it applies. And so but we can't start out by doing it and not paying attention to them. So I'm actually doing drills with the other dogs in order to have her not pay attention to those drills, so that later on I can go do something and put her, when our next puppy comes and I'm working with it, I can say, Bella, sit down. I got to go work with this dog. And have the ability to do that with confidence and not worry about anything. Her wandering off, her not paying attention, her getting into stuff. Good. Come on, heel. Heel. And that all translates to the hunt. And the house. I mean, hell, I don't want the dogs screwing off when I'm planting stuff in the garden. But I don't want to have to put them in the kennel either. So I'd like to have them come out and just sit in the yard. Taylor gets so excited to come over the fence now, all of a sudden it's fun. You see her, she's just dying to come. She's coming last. Ellie. Ellie. Sit. Sit. Bella. Sit. Sit. And Taylor's embarrassed by it. You can just see she doesn't want to look me in the eye. Taylor. Taylor. Heel. Bella, heel. Heel. I don't know how long it's been. Probably 10-15 minutes. And I don't think for a second that Taylor doesn't remember that there's two dummies over there yet. Ellie probably too. So it's probably not beyond their ability from a memory standpoint, time-wise. And the other thing that's interesting is Taylor never heels with me. She's always 5 yards behind, just kind of slugging her way through it. And now all of a sudden, look at her. Great heel position, dialed right in. I mean, it's a real sign of she's a gamer. She doesn't like practice. Come on. Taylor, come on. Come on. Come on. Sit. Sit. And there's a difference too in the styles of dogs. Ellie here is just pretty cool character. She's real smooth. She's really ready to go right now. Taylor's kind of a little excited, a little bit, I don't know, she's a little flighty maybe even. Taylor. 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 She's not real confident about herself either, I don't think. Come on. And that comes from lack of work. I have not worked her much. Most of the dogs, most of the time she's in with mom and the baby. Watch. Not da 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 da. Sit up. Sit up. Taylor. 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 Taylor's sensitive too. Taylor. Taylor, come on. When I get on a dog, when I tone changes, she folds a little bit. Good. Ready? Are you ready? That tail looks like it's ready. Good. Good. Watch. Watch. Taylor, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Now with this time that we've put in, my question is will she come back over the way she should? Will she come back over that fence? Little hunt on her part. There she is. Good. Good girl. Good dog. Very nice. Good girl. Very nice. Good job, Mama. Good job. Good. Good. Sit. 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 Good. A little out of shape, as you can tell, Ellie. Ellie. Good. Ready? Ellie, go back. Go back. She remembered those. She was thinking there's a bird over here because of what we were doing with Bella. Not the best, I mean, not what I'm looking for. She responded well, but. Good girl. Good dog. Good girl. Right here. Good. Right here. Right here. Right here. I'm not going to take it when she turns like that. Good. 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 Dead. And that's a good way to end it. Bella under control. And now what we'll do is we'll truly end it. We're not going to film it, but we truly end it under control. We heel all the way back to the house. Put them up. Put them on their places. Put them in the kennel if that's where your spot is. These guys will probably just put on place, and then we go about it the rest of the day. So, good, heel. Good girls. We got a long drive home, and I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned